It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, 2nd of January. And God, I feel really bad. I started to go to sleep last night in this flat. And then all of a sudden there was just a racket from everywhere. There were racket from neighbours, racket in the corridors, racket upstairs. So finally I phoned reception. I said, oh God, I said, you're going to have to do something about this. I said, I just need a bed to sleep in, and I need a bed to sleep in now. I said, I can't be packing my stuff and moving flats. I said, I just need a bed to sleep in now. So really nice lad on reception. Very efficient. He were up within 5 minutes with a key to another flat within this block. And he said, you can just go and sleep there. And when you get up in the morning, come back to this flat and pack your stuff. And you can leave. He says, I'll extend your check-out time from 12 noon till 2 p.m. So a big thank you to you, mate. I went up to sleep in that flat, and then about an hour ago I woke up and I was just sort of wide awake and zombified. And I came back down to this flat, went back up to this flat rather. And just started messing about on the internet again. I'm feeling really ropey at the moment. I think it's partly because I overdosed on poppers last Friday. And when I was younger, poppers used to take about a week to get out of my system. I used to cough my guts up for about a week and then they'd be out of my system. Now I'm older, it seems to take like 2 weeks. And chuffing out, it ain't even a week since I OD'd on poppers. But God, I really do feel bad. So that's partly determining the way I'm thinking at the moment. And I also notice it's a very reflective time of the year. And I've spent a lot of time looking back and also trying to look forward. Because I'm asking myself, now that it's 2013, the world hasn't ended, 2014 rather, the world hasn't ended in 2013, what am I supposed to do now? Because a lot of the time for me, life just seems just to be such a drag. When I was thinking the world was going to end in 2013, I used to say to myself, well, life's shit. But I can get through. I can get through to 2013. I'll survive and I'll scrape through. But now that's out of the way. Now that 2013's out of the way and the world hasn't ended, I'm saying to myself, what do I do now? Especially as the inheritance that my best friend Brian left me has all but gone now. And I was using the money from the inheritance not to necessarily just enjoy myself, although I've always tried. But I was using it to survive. Without that money, I can't work. Not because I'm lazy. I was a very bright young lad. I got an assistant place to go to the local grammar school. When I was 12-year-old, everything went wrong for me. I just couldn't sleep. At night, I couldn't concentrate on my schoolwork and everything went wrong for me. So don't be thinking, when I was younger, I was saying to myself, when I grow old, I want to be someone who can't work, because I won't. I just find myself in this predicament now. I find myself in this situation where my best friend passed away 3 years ago. The other person who I was very close to in my life, my uncle, we stopped talking 11 years ago. I recently, just before Christmas, I sent him a letter explaining a lot of things, but obviously I realise he's very stubborn, he doesn't want to get back in touch with me. So there's very few people who I feel really connected to in my life at the moment. And out of an inheritance of £250,000, which I started to receive 2.5 years ago, I've got about £10,000 left. And it's getting to that stage now where I'm really questioning every penny that I spend. I'm saying, do I really want to be spending that? Just before Christmas my car broke down, and I said to myself, no, I've had enough first of all I said I've had enough of that car. I can be a bit superstitious, and I say to myself, you know, that car broke down as I was coming off the motorway, and to me that's a sign that I shouldn't have a car. So at the moment it's at my father's mechanic's garage, just sitting there, because I know it would cost a lot of money to repair, and I don't know whether I want a car. But then, like earlier on today, I was saying to myself, I really, really do need a car. I miss having a car. I'm going to get really down for not having a car, because I need to be bouncing around all over the place. So all I say now is, I say, well, I pray for something, whatever that is, whether it's a big lottery win. Sometimes I think that big lottery win would really do me good. I say to myself, I've learnt my lessons from the mistakes that I made when I was spending the inheritance I received. I made some big mistakes, and I've learnt my lessons. So if I won a big lottery win, then I would be much better at using that money to really have another go at enjoying life, at working hard at things and trying to enjoy life. Or sometimes I say, oh, I pray to meet another friend who I can get on with, like I got on with my best friend who died 3 years ago. My best friend was one in a billion. He really was, and overall unique. And I say to myself, you know, my best mate, we really connected, we really got on with each other. Our energies really combined really well. And I've tried to meet other people since, but it's not that I've been ticking off checklists and saying, oh, you're not like Brian on this score, you're not like Brian on that score, you're not like Brian on that score. But I just haven't found anyone yet who I just gel with so well as I did with Brian. Having said I'm praying for a big lottery win, and praying to meet someone who I can get on with. At the end of the day, maybe the best prayer is to pray for the best thing to happen. I don't know, it might be something completely different for me. It might not be a lottery win. It might not be meeting a best friend. It might be something else completely different. But whatever it is, I really do know that I need something, and I need something soon, if not now. Because life's getting a bit too much of a drag for me. It really is. And all the thoughts that go on in my head, I'm saying to myself, £10,000, the way I spend money, the way I need to spend money to keep on top of things, it ain't going to last me long. So there you go. On a bit of a downer at 6 o'clock in the morning in Manchester on 2nd of January. Who would have thought it would have all ended like this? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be doing some more videos soon. I'm heading to Leeds later on today, and I'll try and get a nice hotel room there and do some more videos. Alright.